hopefully we've got some resolution here just to let you punters at home know what's going on. We're going to restart this game 0-0, so we've got a fresh start here in this placement series. So we're going to start things off here, hardpoint on Biolab. Starting it fresh, Naked. Let's get into it.
Well, it looks like we're continuing where we were before. It was a pretty dominating start from Dotters, even though obviously we had some trouble in between. But from what we've seen, end zone started to come back, but obviously that all does not matter now. So we're starting off in first hardpoint, which was dominated before, and it's pretty much looking the same way, but not as big.
Yeah, it seems to be pretty much the same thing there. Of course, the first hard point here in the 5 building, we were just on with Fate. He was holding it down nicely, but this squad from Endzone are coming back. We're on with Spartanium, and it is hotly contested in here. There is a play. He's jumping around, madly trying to find him. Does get some tags on, but Fate is going to come up the better of those two in that situation. 10-2, so very few points on the board here as it's going to rotate very shortly. Leeds is going to be cleaning up the last of these few points. Let's go jump over to the Snow hard point, which is where it's going to rotate to now. Issei was in a nice position there. He was able to get a kill, but eventually taken down. We've got Spartanium up on the Snow roof, gets the nice kill there out on Fate. Drops down. He's got some backup, but Damage and Chilean both cleaning up some team from members of Endzone there. Chilean here down low, just looking out into the snow there towards Yellow. Gets the preemptive nade out. Didn't hit anyone with it though. Looking for that player jump through the window. Great awareness there to take down Spartanium. He wasn't quite good enough to get Fate though. Issei and Fate both cleaning up some kills here for this T1 squad, and they're finally starting to rack up some points here. Yeah, well, it's looking like exactly how the last one started. Dotters pretty much took the first 2 hard points, no problem. Then it went to the third one where they started to claw back, but now it looks like they're pulling ahead. Obviously, Easy just started to put some more points on the board. We've got Nike doing a lot better than he was doing last game. Fate doing really well again, and besides actually Fate and Cones for EZ, it's pretty much equal around the board. Yeah, it looks to be that way. You do see the guys from the T1 squad looking a little bit stronger in the first couple of minutes of this match. We are just past 2 minutes down though. Plenty of time left. And yeah, as you just saw, Issei did time out there. We're not going to jump into conclusions of what happened there, but we will, I assume, be playing on for now. We just saw Chilean getting drop damage and Fate's
taking his role anyway. Fate's equal to 2 players right now, and as hard as it is, you just got to keep your head up and try and play, and obviously Leeds isn't doing too great, and if they can pull their kills together, they should be alright. Yeah, well that's right. Just the way Fate was a bit paused there, they got me a little worried for a second, but as you did say, Fate, 16 for 7. He really is 2 players in one right now, 4 caps to his name as well. Still got more points with 3 people than as they have with the 4, so they're doing good right now. Props to them for playing on. So what they've done is they've basically evened teams out here. So Spartanium is trying to hold down this hard point right here down in the blue base. He's going to get a nade out just under the green cat there. It's going to rotate now up onto the green roof, and we just saw Spartanium being dropped there. Cones now from the end zone squad is going to be taking down Damage. However, Chilean on the flank there, he's going to try and hold it to the best of his ability. He got some strong shots out there, and if you saw, Chilean actually got the team kill back there on Fate as well. So not only are they a man down, they thought, stuff it. We might as well got more kills with 3 people than the other team had with 4. Might as well shoot each other as well. Yeah, and that's exactly right. They're going really, really strong. And you know what? I think this would really prove a point. How amazing would it be if they finished this game with 3 players and taking out the win? Well, I'm pretty sure our guys did it a few comps back. I think it was against IG. So it's, don't give up. You can really play well and gel together when you need to. You know you have to pick up every kill. You start to play well and you know that it's dire straits and you can't let down your team. Yeah, well if there's any players that can do it, it's these T1 players. Damage, Chilean, Fate. Massive players. They're awesome in the scene, and they're coming up big. Lead, if not put on more points than they did with 4. So this is a new strategy that they've adapted to. See, what they've done is they've done the minus Issei strat. What they do is they get Issei in, troll some people, then get him out of the game, and then just go huge. I've seen this before, and it works every time. It's a legitimate 60% of the time. 60% of the time it works every time, and it's coming up big for them right now. We do see that it's going to be the end zone squad in control here. We've got 3 of them in this Biolab hard point, and we're going to be seeing this Dotters squad. They're dropping a few points now though, so we might have been eating our words here. They're going to be prepared. I hope Issei gets in soon. If he has been DDoS, which we hope he hasn't, he can get back in straight away, because we just hope this can clear up obviously. Yeah, well I'm really hoping it's not that, but look, the looks at Cones here, I'm not too sure what's happening. Please play on. Change player. Yeah. Yeah, maybe he's gone as well.
maybe he's gone. I hope not. We're checking out Fate now. He's over here in the bio lab, and he, yeah, look, Cones has just timed out. Well, look, we've got a 3v3 scenario. I'm pretty sure we can still play on as long as we don't lose any more players. So we've got Fate here. He was being dropped. Damage, we'll go check him out. He's holding down this 5 hard point, so we've rotated around to our beginning hard point. It was contested there. Chilean able to get 2 big kills there on Leeds and Spartanium. There's one player who's about to jump in there, and that was going to be Nike, but he was very promptly shut down. Spartanium getting the nice kill there on Damage, trying to follow it up with another one on, I believe that was Chilean, but he did get the assist, and then he was able to follow it up with a kill on Damage. It's still contested here. There is a player ringing around the roadsy with him, and that was going to be Chilean, who then eventually took him out. So we've got Damage and Chilean both in here on the 5 hard point, still racking up these points, 142 to 75. When it's a 3v3 situation, things are evened up. Look how much they're walking away with it.
It's almost 3v2 looking at the scoreboard, but as I said, it's not ideal for us to cast, it's not ideal for anyone to watch, and there's no way we can prevent this, really.
Hey, look, we do what we can do. We bring it to the people as it's presented to us, and we'll try and we'll pretty it up and hype it up. That's how we do, yo. So we're looking at this guy. He's out here on snow. We've got Fate jumping through the window. He's creeping in your windows. So he was going to Nike in the Macca's building, jumps on the turret because, you know, why not? He's got some fire out towards the red side here, the red hard point. He wasn't able to get any kills in it, but when he rushes in, he does take down Damage before Chilean shuts them up with a nice big 2-piece, tries to follow up with 3. The other player wasn't there, though. So, again, we're continuing with this 3v3 scenario. Chilean, Fate, and Damage up against Nike, Spartanium, and Leeds. And look, the T1 squad is like they're coming up big. And look, SA should thank them. You know, this first game, it looks like they're going to walk away with it. And if they do and are able to continue this through the series, then they've got their placement at the Asia Pacific final.
Yeah, I'm just lost for words of what has happened, really. But nonetheless, they've got a pretty commanding lead. They were in a good lead 3v4. So as soon as we went to 3v3, the odds obviously go in their favour a lot more.
I really like what you saw here, that this T1 squad, they just set up, they just leave those last 10 seconds because they can afford it, and they just have a really strong setup on the next hardpoint. As I say that, Chilean is challenged a little bit right now, but I don't think it was a challenge. And as this is happening, you see here Leeds has timed out as well, and I do believe, someone could correct me if I'm wrong, but as soon as 2 players have left from a team or have disconnected, then I think the game has to be ended. So we've got 217 to 83 there with 2 minutes 20 left. I'm not sure what the admins are going to do. I mean, if this was down to a vote, you'd just give it to T1, wouldn't you?
We'll let them know when we know, but it's not good for us to watch this, and obviously not good for the stream, and not good for the scene to see this stuff happen a lot, really.
No, it's not, which is, again,
it's ruining what was a good day, really.
It is.
But we won't let it take our shine.
No, that's right. But this is why we can't have nice things.
We can't have nice things.
No, we can't. And
no more
nah, we're done. Pack it up, boys. We're finished. We're out of here.
That one's done.
Yeah, so that's it. Look, this is an official word, but I dare say it's going to go to T1.
I'd probably say the same, but
surely it'll go to T1.
It was ugly.
But take that with a grain of salt, guys. We do see Fate there getting the final kill. Nice work. I must say, look,
Fate and Chileans didn't stop that whole game, even though it was 3v4 in favour of EZ, and they were still putting them under the pump. They were still giving it to them.
Yeah,
they got a bit closer. We actually seen him lag out. We saw player, and then a bit later on when it was already wrapped up, basically Leeds DC'd. So I hope it doesn't happen again, basically, but there's nothing much we can do. There isn't much we can do, as you just said it. So, guys, once again, I know you're just hating the words that are going to come out of my mouth, but we are going to have to cut to a quick break. I'm going to come back to you guys and let you know what's happening. I'm pretty sure we'll see T1 take out that first game. We've got to move on in this series, and if it is, we'll be seeing S&D on Riot next. But until then, stay with us. You're within Maniac and Naked here at the Australian Qualifier #1 of the Call of Duty Championship. Don't you go anywhere.